Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So today let's have another look at Kushinada, and it's been a little while since I've done a Kushinada video, so I'm excited to do this one. And then kind of the theme for the video is newer characters versus Kushinada. And yeah, I was waiting for all of these guys to be released so that I could play with them all together. And then I just kept missing the times that Kushinada came up, which is why it has taken a little bit. Alright, to talk about the characters that I'm using, first I'm using Marguerite Alpha, the evolution version. And she came out in the Summer Hatcher, and yeah, she's got both the no warp and no gravity barrier, and she's my only character with no gravity barrier, so she'll be kind of my most mobile character here. And then I guess her number one characteristic is her new bump combo, which is the Trident laser. It's the three-way laser. It kind of acts like a one-way laser. It does less damage per laser, but if you get all three in, like, say, a boss or an enemy, then it does good damage. Next, I'm using Himiko Evolution, and yeah, she's not particularly new, but I've never used her in a Kushinada video before, so I thought I'd do that now. She does not address any of the gimmicks. She only has the Wood Slayer with the X-Laser, like that. And yeah, she's pretty popular in Kushinada. But as you know, I'm a defensive player, so I like to address the gimmicks as much as I can. So that's why I don't usually use Himiko here. Okay, after that I am using Smopol. And yeah, he's another new character. He came along with Mustang and Arthur when they got their new ascensions. And he's like a fire version of Lorelei. So very low stats, but he has the double null ability, null warp, minesweeper. He's also Pierce, and then he has a very strong bump combo, which is really helping me out here. And then finally, I am using Rose Monstriker Ascension. And in that big buff that we got lately, she changed from a flight null gravity barrier to a flight null warp character. And then, like Smopol, she's also Pierce. And yeah, after this run, I upgraded 2 of these characters to my main farming team. And I'll tell you who they are at the end of the video. But yeah, my Kushinada, I got her up to about 66 luck last night, and I think I have my team set for the rest of the luck that I'm going to get for Kushinada. And the 2 max lucks that I'm going to use are, probably no surprise, it's 2 Izanamis. She really is just the best max luck for Kushinada, so that leaves 2 slots open for other characters. Okay, so here's the first kind of really difficult stage of Kushinada, and yeah, the main focus is that big spritzer in the middle, and right, does a lot of damage, and then also shoots out a poison cloud. I think it's the 4th turn, and that poison can do us in because it does a lot of damage. So to do 2 things that will sort of mitigate that damage. One is to, well, I guess 3 things we can do. One is to create hearts by hitting the spritzer's weak point. Sometimes hearts will pop up if we do that. 2 is to save any hearts that we get until they're gold, and then not get them until we need them. And that is when somebody is poisoned. After somebody gets poisoned, like right here, then we want to get a gold heart so that we can heal the poison and also heal some hit points. And then finally, in anticipation of the poison cloud, we want to keep all of our characters kind of separate from each other. If 2 or more of our guys get hit by poison, that's going to be a lot of damage to us, so that can do you in. Alright, but thanks to everybody's super strong bump combos, I didn't even really need to worry about that stage too much, so here we are at the last mini-boss stage. And this is like a preview of the main stages. So Kushinada will shoot out a cross laser every other turn, and then she will revive guys every few turns. And so we want to take down the little guys, you know, as much as we can every turn, while staying out of the cross laser. Those are kind of the two main points for the boss Kushinada. Okay, here is the first boss stage. And yeah, since the bump combos are so strong, we'll rely on those. But we'll also think about positioning for our guys so that we can stay out of the cross laser. Okay. So yeah, 3 of my guys are not in good position, so we saw how much damage we took there. And of course, the more little guys we can take out, the more of Smople's homing will go into Kushinada, so we want to be aware of that. Okay, very strong bump combo from Marguerite, and a nice shield to block some damage. Yeah, we really want to set off Smople's bump combo every turn if we can. That would be ideal. Okay, more damage. Yeah, and then on these stages with all the warps, it's with Himiko, it's more about positioning, just so that her X-Laser can go into the boss. So here is pretty good. We might even be able to hit Kushinada with 2 of her lasers. So let's try that here. Okay, excellent. Okay, second boss stage. That's a pretty good time that we're doing there. A lot of people do say that Kushinada's quest takes a long time. But I haven't found that to be super true. It does help to have these very strong bump combos in there. Okay, and then on this stage, only one of the little guys gets revived by Kushinada, which is the lower left spritzer. So we will work to clear out all the little guys on the upper half of the screen. And then we can go after the boss. And there is Himiko, stunned by the Spritzer's Meteor there. Okay, we'll grab the heart, take down the little guy. And then I would ideally like to start the last stage on Himiko's turn. I couldn't quite get rid of those last 2 hit points on Kushinada though, so we're not going to get that start with Himiko. And the reason why we want to start with Himiko is because for her strike shot, we want to hit every guy on the screen, but that's very difficult to do when the warps are out. So that's why we want to do the first turn with the Himiko strike shot. We're not going to be able to do that here, but I do have Smople's Meteor Strike Shot, and then I want to use it on the 2 Spritzers on top there. Because if anything is going to take me out of this stage, it's their Meteor which stuns me. Many times I've lost because of that Meteor. And then just missing turns and not doing enough damage. Okay, so let's use Marguerite's Strike Shot. It's a laser plus homing. Pretty good, 1.3 million damage. And again, yeah, the fewer little guys there are around, the more of the homing shots will go into Kushinada, so Alright, let's use Himiko's strike shot, and let's hope we hit as many of the guys as possible. And we got 2, that's okay. Yeah, decent damage, 1.2. Alright, let's take advantage of Marguerite's laser here. Pretty decent damage. And then let's use Rose Monstriker's strike shot. And I was expecting maybe, you know, 1.5 million damage. Turned out to be much more, yeah. Almost 2.2. That was insane. That's almost like a Sakimoto Ryoma level. So yeah, she really surprised me. Really impressed me there. And for this quest, I really prefer guys with Pierce and No Warp. They have the best mobility, especially in the first and then the second, or the first and the last boss stage. So yeah, Smopel and Rose Monstriker, I really like them at the end of this run. And yeah, those were the 2 that I ended up putting on my main farming team. So 2 Izanamis, and then Smopel and Rose Monstriker. That's my new farming team. Okay, so that was Kushinada with more recent characters. And yeah, all of them are good, even Himiko, which I kind of didn't believe at first. So yeah, if you have any of those, they should help you speed up your run. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you again. Take care.